Oglesby from the goal line. He's out across the 20.
Off of the football field.
Orlin Dorcius in the backfield. High snap. Dorcius on the handoff, little pistol formation. And he takes it out to the 20. Defensive back who suffered a knee injury last week might not be ready to play. They run it on second down. And it's a nice run by Dorcius. Key loss for them if he can't go. On third and short, Lynch. First down and 10. Dorcius again breaks one tackle and a nice gain out to the 45-yard line. Picked up 6. Actually moved to Houston at one point. Has some friends and family and a connection over midfield. Still on his feet. That's Mayhew.
Cougar defense.
Orlin Dorcius again.
Type of theory here early in the game.
Dorcius again, this time met by resistance. Able to get away from one tackler and brought down for...
Which isn't that often for those big guys.
Third and 4. There's that little bubble screen we'll be seeing a lot of today. And the catch made for the first down. And Kraft, number 11. And Kraft takes the handoff straight ahead over the left side of that offensive line. Already the 10th play of the drive. Handoff into the boundary. Kraft waiting for a seam. And he's stopped up at the line of scrimmage by Sivers out to the top of your screen. A trips left. And a little motion on the offensive line.
A little hometown advantage right there.
False start. Offense. Number 72. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Catch coverage. They're in man coverage. So this is Lynch's moment to shine.
Little heat up front. Tipped up. And almost intercepted on the school list. From 42. And Memphis is on the board first. They lead 3-0. This one will go through the back of the end zone and come out to the 25-yard line. First down and 10 for Greg. First and 10 from the 25. Ward fires complete out to the 30-yard line. That's DeMarcus
on the reception.
And Ward back to pass again. Trying to scramble, got back to the line of scrimmage. Low snap for Ward, under heat, and he's sacked back at the 20-yard line. Defense, Logan Piper going to punt from his own 7-yard line. Roderick Proctor bobbles it, loose, and he recovers it out of bounds at the 18.
University of Houston.
Paxton Lynch off the play action fake. Throws it, incomplete. Lynch has thrown for 300 or more yards in 8 consecutive games. Dorcius rocked in the backfield.
And every time he is their vocal leader on that football team.
Lynch going to throw, nobody open. And he wisely throws it out of bounds. He's outside.
By shutting him down early in a 3-and-out.
Only had the ball for 34 seconds. DeMarcus Ayers back for this punt. Rugby-style boot. Bounces at the 45 and takes a Tiger bounce all the way down to the 34. So first down and 10 for his Cougars right now. Greg Ward keeps it on what looked like. He's going to run it, and Farrow with, no, pardon me, that's Ward. Ward keeps it, and he didn't do much better. Took a lick at the 40.
He's going to pull it down and scramble with the football and take a hit on his own.
Third and 4. Pass incomplete at the 45. Roderick Proctor on his own 20. They come after it. Proctor with a chance to return this at the 22. And great coverage by the Cougars downfield. Houston Texan defensive lineman J.J. Watt. First and 10 on the toss. It's Jarvis Cooper with his first carry of the ball game. And now at 8-1 and so much on the line.
False start. Offense. Number 63. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Herman has pleaded with the fans to show up en masse, and they've done so tonight. A well-executed screen to Cooper. And Cooper gets back some of those. 5 receivers for Lynch. Goes through his progression, and they may have whistled this one dead.
Yeah, Proctor out on the edge, number 18. They were running the screen to him. He was a
Prior
little
to the
anxious.
snap, false start. Offense, number 18, 5-yard penalty, third down.
Lynch rolling out. Brought down. Got it away just in
Close, but it looked like he got it away. But he had nowhere to go with that football.
Ayers fields this one at the 25, and great coverage by the Tigers. That was part of the mission coming in, to limit the return. We've all seen that guy with the lampshade on his head at the New Year's Eve party. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Ward on the option, and nowhere to go for Ware. Pardon me. Leaders all bought in. Ayers, one of those guys, makes the catch and picks up the first.
With Eric Ward, he had some things he had to get ironed out of his system.
This time he gets sacked back at the 29. 2nd and 14 after the sack. Get it out on time this time, complete to Webb. And Webb brought down.
Be able to cover the C-gap. We saw him do a great job of covering that C-gap right there.
Little pressure, incomplete. Well, the guy that you were just praising, Houston respectively, were just 3 points combined so far. Frazier calls for the fair catch, bobbles it back at the 6-yard line. Anthony Miller has been rather conspicuous by his silence so far as they run it to Jarvis. Mayhew in motion on the jet sweep. They give it to him. He broke 3 tackles and makes it out.
Trying to get out on the perimeter with no success at all.
Lynch has all day and now looks downfield. Good pump fake, and he tiptoes. Hands it off again to Cooper. You know, back, and it proved to be a great move. Another run by Cooper, and you know, they hadn't actually seen him in person. It's a little difference. They exhale.
That's exactly right.
They run it here for the first down across the 30.
But even that's a big guy. But for a quarterback, it's even more so.
Hands it off to Dorcius, and Dorcius over the left side of that line. First game in 16 contests last week against Navy, and so far the results pretty good. Dorcius might have been dotting the I, and Paxton Lynch is going to keep it himself. You know, folks, when you're 6'7", and you get a little bit of push, good things can happen on third. 1st and 10. Little play action fake, has a man downfield. It's caught by Hurd, and Hurd has a first down at the 38-yard. Nice play fake again, has his tight end Cross, and Cross is going to score. Touchdown Tigers. Alan Cross atoning for a miscue earlier, and picks up the touchdown for the Tigers. His 3rd touchdown catch of the season and the 14th of his career.
Great job with the play action, and because they're able to run the football inside the tackles, it opens up the go route out on the edge, and Cross, who's a former walk-on long snapper, which is a really odd story, is now the guy scoring touchdowns for this Memphis offense. That's great.
The extra point good. Already has a 100-yard kickoff return this year. He decides to take a knee. Let's go back to that. 1st and 10 for Ward, trying to find his groove. Taking a shot into traffic to Ayers, and he should have been picked off. It makes it very difficult.
Well, when you see a guard coming at you, you're thinking run, not pass.
Ward out of the pocket, overshoots Ayers, and it's going to be
career as a quarterback.
On 3rd and 10, Ward, backside heat, and they bring him down at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's a bad philosophy.
Saw the stat, just 20 yards in the first quarter, the lowest of the season output-wise for the Cougars. 48. Proctor calls for the fair catch. A 30 in the backfield, near midfield for Memphis, leading 10-0. Moving forward for about 3 yards on the play.
On the football, control the clock, and keep Greg Ward off the football field.
Already 64 yards on the ground and picking up a few more there. Down to the 45. Roberts making the stop, a 3-yard gain.
Offense.
On 3rd and 4, they run it into the boundary, nowhere to go, and then, boy, they make something. They make lemonade out of lemons. Dorcius with 5. Prize right there. You talk about great quarterbacks in this league. Walker for Temple. Doing a nice job this year as Memphis powers forward again.
That Cougar defense.
Run a little jet sweep into the boundary with Tevin Jones. Big hit on the sideline. Lynch has a man open at the 20. It's caught, and another first down to the 13-yard line. Daniel
Football field, and Lynch is hitting them at will.
19-yard pickup. Another jet sweep into the boundary. This time Jones with nowhere to go. He's going to be trying to atone for those 3 interceptions he threw last year in the loss against these Cougars. Hands it off.
Field goals, but they are very efficient down here.
Looking into the end zone. Incomplete. Working against Brandon Wilson. Connected from 41 earlier. This one from 30. And he just sneaks it inside that left upright. And so far, the Memphis Tigers pitching a shutout, leading 13-0. But plenty of football to go. Big game. My partner Rod Gilmore. Get well wishes. And this will come back down to the...
Tried his inside run game, but that's going to be very difficult against that Memphis front.
Here's that inside run game to Kenneth Farrow, who puts... Right back here, Ward met by 8 calories a day to get there. 3rd and 6. That may have bounced and hit the turf, incomplete.
But in that open, we did talk about that strength of schedule, and it's the second team they've played all year over 500, and they struggled last week with Cincinnati, and we're seeing what's happening.
Best athlete in football, right?
Could possibly be, yes, without a doubt.
Lynch complete out to the 34. Nice catch by Jones. Yeah, it was piercing. You could tell from up here, Quinn. Great job. Lynch keeps it on the read option. Has all day to throw, complete for the first down at the 41-yard. Almost 3-1 in terms of time of possession in favor of Memphis. They run it to Sam Brown.
Orlando, the defensive coordinator for Houston, has to have an answer for what Memphis is doing up the middle of that offense.
Looking to throw here. Lynch under heat and sacked back again. Pound for pound. Cross in motion. He sets. They're going to run it on 3rd and long. And the Cougar defense was
on the board and get off the schneid for the night.
They've done a good job of keeping these punts away from Ayers. And they do it again with that Aussie. Farrow not getting a lot of carries tonight. That pass incomplete, intended.
And they have not been able to do that.
Ward with nowhere to go. And brought down at the 22, just 14 tonight. 3rd and long. A popular refrain for the Cougars, unfortunately, tonight. That pass complete, but short of the first down by a couple of yards. Check that. This Logan Piper. Catch called at the 26. Vault themselves back to the top in the American Conference West Division. Oglesby with a nice move after the... These teams trying to keep pace with Navy, who won earlier today against SMU. Complete to Dorcius, and a great move. Still on his feet, got a blocker ahead of him. Dorcius dominating. Touchdown Tigers. Had a great block from Phil Mayhew. and went 61 yards.
Well, I was just fixing to talk about the lateral passing game of this Memphis offense and how boring it was and how they needed to try to go vertical. But when you can throw screens like that and have guys out in front to be able to execute the screen, and a great job of being patient running to the football and turning 6 points out of a slow screen. What a great call, what great execution from the Memphis Tigers.
The extra point good.
That
one's coming home.
Yeah, that might not happen very often for him.
Cougars still searching for that big play as we take one more. Cougars down 20-0. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Ward goes through his progression, finds Farrow out of the backfield. Nice spin move by Farrow. And that gets a charge out of the crowd. Ward in trouble and sacked. Back at the 48 by Winton McManus.
Timeout.
Ward getting up slowly.
Their first charge
Ding on that play.
Will be a 30-second timeout.
And that's something you just don't see him do very often. He's just pulling his eyes down rather quickly, and he's not really trusting his line to be able to protect him up front and getting off of.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Second and 12. There's Ayers on the jet sweep. But a nice block out in front of him, but pushed out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
Got to be more inventive in the offense to get him 8, 10, 12 touches in this football game.
Here's Postma, a little backside heat. He completes the pass to Ayers, who picks up a first down. First and 10. Farrow in the backfield. Farrow with the catch. And tackled at the 30 as we.
Runner that Ward is, but he is capable. You'll see less design runs and maybe a little more throwing game.
That pass.
3rd and 3 and try to stop this drive in its tracks.
Taking a shot up top, has a man open. Caught. Touchdown, Bonner.
Like that route to the QB position.
The extra point is good. Boy, how has life. Cooper on. Looks like they're in victory formation. This is going to take it into the locker room. But all in all, a good first half for the visitors from Memphis. Bouncing back after losing last week for the first time in 16 games. They lost against Navy, but this guy right here, Postma. Kyle Postma coming in, going 4 of 5 on the last drive and putting Houston on the scoreboard for the first time. Head coach Justin Fuente addressing his team before they head into the locker room. So much on the line in the American Conference West Division as we go to the studio for the Outback Steakhouse halftime report. Quint will have coach in a minute.
3 and out, 5 of their 7 possessions so far, and they've got to be able to get first downs. They've got to be able to move the football down the field and give them chances.
As we said, going into this game, very multiple defensively, and kind of shell-shocked, I think, some of our young O-linemen a little bit. And we got to identify them first and then do their assignment.
Came in, went 4 for 5 on a 75-yard drive and led them into the end zone. That their only score of the ball game. Postma, though, sacked here back at the 34-yard line.
Down to get your first.
3rd and short coming up. Postma looking to pass, busted play. Complete to Chance Allen. Down to the 41. Postma downfield and short of his intended receiver again. Player on the sidelines right now. 2nd and 10 for Houston. Postma. Ayers juggled it, but miraculously made the. Webb. First down at the 17. Postma Hands it off. Javin Webb again. They were minus 30. Juco came back here now on scholarship. Again, the year as a wide receiver. Keeps it on the option. And down to the 6-yard line.
Opportunities.
First and goal. Into the end zone. Incomplete. Ayers there. No flag on the play. Chris Morley. Farrell. Touchdown Cougars. Here they come. Kenneth Farrell resuscitating, reviving that once dormant, dead Houston running attack. His 11th rushing touchdown of the year, 33rd of his career. And look at this, Houston down by just 6. Oglesby. Nice return for Oglesby out to the 32. It's Dorcius in the backfield for Memphis. And we're going to have a little procedure against the Tigers.
False start. Offense. Number 80. 5-yard penalty. First down.
They're going to run it. It's Dorcius. Picking up a couple of yards. And that is arguably the most dynamic receiver. Pass complete to Mayhew. Made one defender.
After the play, personal foul. They hit out of bounds. Defense, number 81. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Could be a Friday night top 10 play. Here's Lynch on the rollout. 2nd and 8. Lynch on the bootleg. And he shows you his speed, folks. Board, the #1 prospect at the quarterback position. A flag thrown on the play. Lynch did not have any scholarship offers coming out of high school until late.
False start. Offense. Number 71. 5-yard penalty. First down.
They just get the play off. And it's complete. Mose Frick. 3,200 yards. Little reverse. Mayhew looking to throw. Incomplete. That hit the turf at the 15-yard.
Downfield on the Chicory.
2nd and 10. They run it into the boundary. Dorcius breaking a tackle. Pushed out of bounds.
With it.
Picked up 13. They call on him again. Down to the 13-yard line. Another good gain. Offering another memorable season here. Going to take off with it. Lynch pushed out of bounds. They're going to mark it in the backfield. Cooper over the right side of that offensive line, running over Tate. The second half take flight. Lynch hands it off, and they just did. Dorcius with the touchdown. And what an answer by the Tigers to Houston's touchdown on their last drive. And this place just went quiet again. A 12-play, 68-yard drive, about 4.5 minutes on the clock. And they go back up by 12, the extra point to come. Dorcius with a rushing touchdown and a reception for a touchdown here tonight.
And not really a fancy drive. Really just putting the ball on the ground and Lynch using his feet a couple of times to extend the drive. And really looked pretty simple. Really wouldn't have expected that.
Temple cruising along undefeated. Pardon me, 1 loss overall. Undefeated in conference play, but stumbling tonight. More on that in a minute. Thought to be coming out of the American Conference. 4 teams nationally ranked in the conference. Farrell over. Ayers on the jet sweep. Chopped down at the 35-yard line by Dontrell.
Nicely on the inside of that Memphis defense.
Ayers makes the catch and a nice move. Ayers across the 40 to the 42-yard, a lower leg in. Postma, who began the year as a wide receiver.
These first two series, he's been devoid in that first half. We haven't seen him a lot, and he's a difference maker.
Offense, number 76, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Farrell with a little counter step. Broke a couple of tackles. There's a flag down on the play. Farrell brought down at midfield. Let's see if this play stands. A flag back at the 39.
Offense, number 72, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Last week against Cincinnati in the 3-point win. Ayers underneath, another flag down at the 20-yard line. Let's see a 16-yard gain.
Offense, number 65, 10-yard penalty, first down.
First and Galveston to go. Postma going to take off. Great burst of speed around the edge. Memphis showing some pressure up front. Postma kind of hesitated to throw it in.
Play the field goal.
Postma going to take a shot uptown. Allen. Incomplete. Trying to keep pace with Navy in the American Conference West Division. Navy winning earlier today against SMU. This is Proctor with the catch. First down and 10 for the Tigers. And remember, as Lynch. Orsius. Well, he has been very nimble tonight, leaving them a third. Lynch, a little late blitz coming. Picked up. And Lynch tries to stretch that ball out.
Just took what they gave him.
First and 10. Drills one complete to the 48-yard line. National Signing Day 2012. Hands it off here to Dorcius. And then Miami had him into camp and decided not to offer. 3rd and 1. Looks like he got it.
Do much with that running game up the middle. His defense
on the move to Montiel, and Montiel is connected on his last 9 passes. Hands it off this time. Dorcius with nowhere to go, and they cater a group 6.
They sat back in zone last couple of times and got beat by Lynch.
Lynch on the run, takes it and gets enough for the first down. And he moves the chains again on 3rd down. Tried to send his receiver downfield. Allen Cross has yet to create one tonight. Here they come with a blitz. Lynch gets the ball out in time and drops a dime at the 24-yard line. Has taken over. Taking him in the end zone a couple of times too. On 3rd and 3, wide open. Jones will get to the end zone. Touchdown Tigers.
Good shit, Taylor. Good shit.
The Beale Street Bullies rolling through Houston and taking over the papers, the lease, everything here on TDECU Stadium. (33-14), and what a way to start the final quarter. With the extra point. And if you thought that after 15 straight wins and then that loss last week against Navy, that would have been it for the Tigers, no way.
Well, they get in that spread full look, which is almost like a short yardage grouping for a spread offense, and run the triple option to perfection for the score. And Houston just unable to stop that run from play 1 of the night.
Tevin Jones with his Fuente went 4-8, 3-9, then 10-3 last year. Let McShay's board for quarterbacks. He still plays like he has a chip on his shoulder. Here's Postma, his counterpart. Incomplete. At the 45-yard line, trying. 2nd and 10. Backfield complete to Webb. Webb will pick up the first down. Postma complete to Bonner. Houston has to play Navy still. Memphis takes on UConn. Postma downfield. Caught by Ayers at the 17. In three receivers out to the right. Postma hits Ayers on the little bubble screen. And he's tripped up.
Earlier in this ball game.
6-yard gain. Farrow puts his hat down and muscles his way into the score. Farrow with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And it's a 2-score deficit with plenty of time to go still for Houston. Well, Ricky shuffle. Here's Oglesby on the return. And Oglesby stopped at the 20.
This is Navy, and they've turned the tides on their opponent against Houston tonight of controlling the football.
Put it on the center or running the football. They put it on the ground. And Houston may have recovered. There's the takeaway they've been waiting for.
Long overdue from this defense, but very, very timely.
That appeared to be a bad toss as Nick Thurman recovers the loose ball. They're the best in the country in turnover margin, and that's part of the reason why.
There's nothing about the defense. First down.
First turnover of the night, and actually the pitch was good, the catch wasn't.
Just took his eyes off the football for an instant.
Postman's going to take a shot here. Ayers on the jet sweep, nowhere to go, stuffed and losing a few yards. Back at the 22-yard line. Postma gives it to Farrow. It'll be. Postma looks Ayers' way, and it's through the hands of Bonner. Inside receiver. Blitz coming. Postma under duress. Got rid of it. Caught for the first down. But there's a flag down on the play. Chance Allen made the play at the 7. In some heavy traffic. A 13-yard gain for the first down. Let's see if it stands, though. Here's the call.
Holding. Defense. Number 16. Penalties declined. Result of the play. First down.
First and goal now. Farrow, who's already got 2 touchdowns tonight, nowhere to go that time. Stopped up. Second and goal. The throwback, wide open. Touchdown, McCloskey. And there's a flag down, too.
There were 2 fouls on the play. Holding. Defense, number 17. Illegal touching, offense, number 45, who was covered up, and an ineligible receiver. Those penalties were offset. Replay second down.
Postma, a predetermined quarterback run, and he got rocked at the 6-yard line.
Successful with his speed, not as effective.
Up at the line quick. Postma into the end zone. Incomplete. In and out of the hands of Bonner. Low snap. Into the end zone. Incomplete. No flag intended for Chance Allen. And great defense by Chauncey Lanier. The throw a little bit high. And a little bit of wind coming out of Houston's collective sails after that sequence. Only think of to go here. Their defense came up big, and now their offense, Dorcius, shifting into overdrive out to the 46-yard line.
Either one of them.
Kraft in a tailback. He gets the carry. As a game for them in terms of the conference race. Lynch picked off by Roberts. And the Cougars with life again. The second leading tackler in the nation comes up with a big pick and shows you that he's got good hands too.
That was a special delivery right to it. Didn't even have to bat an eye. And a good job with the play action, but just delivers it right into his hands. Really one of those throws that is, as a linebacker, you would look and say, there's no way he's going to deliver this football. And he
didn't get any points out of the last turnover. Postma. Complete. Bonner. First down. Aside Kyle Postma. In for the injured Greg Ward, the starter. Bonner again. Spun around and brought down to Postma hands it off to Farrell. Got an alley over the left side. Nice little stop and go move. Brought down just inside.
Really quick.
Instead, they hand it off to Mr. Dependable Farrell. Who picks stay in the driver's seat in the division. Farrell again. Hammer time. Stopped up after a gain of. Postma. They tried between the tackles with Webb. Postma hands it off. Webb again. Touchdown, Houston. He barely broke the play. And now it's a one-score game.
And I like the patience of Major Applewhite, the offensive coordinator. He is content to get the hard yards the hard way.
Yeah, he's in.
And know that they're going to be able to punch it in this time. And they did that very successfully. They needed that. They could not possibly have walked away from again without points. And now we got a one-score game.
Yep. Webb with his third rushing touchdown of the season, the fourth of his career. And a special return to Houston for Webb. During Katrina, he left the area. Down to a one-score game. Oglesby. Tackle to the 23. Dorcius in the backfield takes the handoff and picks up a couple on the play. Lynch keeps it. Made a couple of guys miss and falls forward to the 20. That and in between. College football playoff ranking show. 3rd and 5. Lynch downfield. Incomplete.
Attempt to punt.
Marcus Ayers back at his own 35. And what a great punt by Spencer Smith. A high spiral back to the 24. And great coverage at the other end. On 1st and 10, it's Farrell. Got about 2 to the 25. Play clock. A little heat coming from Memphis, and that was almost picked off. A dangerous throw. He's the inside receiver. Postma looks his way and finds him wide open. How do you not have somebody on Ayers?
No one.
40-yard line. 1st and 10. Little out and up. Going up top. Incomplete at the 22. Juggled, but incomplete by John Lede. Missing that by mere inches. Not sure that he had that foot in bounds. Here's another look. Oh.
Well,
that left foot looked like it might have been in, but did he have it in his hands?
He double clutched it, though. Look at the ball. He double clutches it.
Oh, yeah, he was juggling.
And had he caught it clean, it would have counted, I believe.
The ruling on the field of an incomplete pass is under further review. After review, the ruling on the field stands. Incomplete pass will be third down.
Good news for the Cougars here late. Looking for the game-tying score. Postma miraculously stays on his feet. Kyle Postma into Memphis territory at the 38. Postma taking a shot, has a man behind the defender. Out of bounds, incomplete. Tigers coming with some heat. Postma complete over the middle to Ayers. And Ayers enough.
Personal foul. Targeting. Defensive player. Defense. Number 39.
Good call.
The previous play is under review.
Good call. Drop that head. Crown of the helmet.
Regis ball. He is their emotional leader. There's a look at it. Helmet-to-helmet contact.
After review, there was no forcible contact above the shoulders, therefore no targeting. Number 39 is not disqualified. There will not be a penalty enforcement. The play did result in a first down.
It out. Plenty of time left on the clock to score.
Little bubble screen caught by Barner. Blitz coming. Postma escapes into the end zone. And incomplete, but a flag thrown. Chris Morley there defending on the play for Memphis. Boy, Postma got away from the pressure. How he did that.
He's been Houdini on a couple of plays tonight, and then to get the ball off and give his receiver a chance.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 17. Automatic first down.
Wow. Little option here. Postma keeps it. Touchdown Cougars. Tie game.
Gotta love the patience of Major Applewhite, the offensive coordinator. Did it earlier running the football and was content to do it again with the game on the line with his backup quarterback running the option.
The extra point for the win and potentially to stay undefeated on the season. And he drills it through. Houston leads by 1. Moment to go. From the 1-yard line. Oglesby. Drilled at the 23 as we go back. 5 receivers. Incomplete. Behind his man.
The stance is a little different.
Blitz coming. Lynch coolly, calmly with pull with 1. And we got a flag, a little movement by Fallen on the left.
False start. Offense. Number 77. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Who does Lynch go to? Down the seam. That's who he goes to. Complete at the 48 to Roderick Proctor. And into Houston territory. inching closer towards field goal range for Jake Elliott.
Did a great job of turning the shoulders of safety McDonald, number 16.
Pass complete at the 45. And it's Mayhew fighting for extra yards, picking up the 4 seconds on the play clock. They get it off. Little bubble screen, close to the 30.
Got to get out of bounds. Got to get out of bounds.
Going quick. 35 seconds to go. Overthrows his receiver. A little mix-up perhaps, but it stops the clock with a little pressure coming. Can't take a sack here. And he wisely throws it away under duress. So 4th down. He's 13 of 19 from this distance. For the win. Pushed it right. And Houston escapes. Furious, frenzied second half comeback by the Cougars. And now 19 seconds away from remaining perfect. One more look at that miss by Elliott. He had been money from this distance, but not this time.
A lot of pressure on that kick, but you've got to admire the resiliency of this Houston Cougar football team. Tom Herman in his first year here, and they've already bought into the philosophy. And they've done a really great job of staying with it.
Kyle Postma, folks, who could walk around campus for the last couple of weeks almost anonymously. That won't be the case on Sunday and moving forward from this moment, as Paxton Lynch's team loses for just the 2nd time in the last 17 games. But Kyle Postma, who became the quarterback late in the 2nd quarter and put 35 points on the board, leads his team to the win. They're 9-0. Coming up next at SportsCenter. What a night here from Houston. We'll be back with more from Houston, but right now we're going to send it to SportsCenter. For Brian Kinchin and Quinn Kesenick, I'm Mark Jones. We'll go to SportsCenter.